Tonight we're heading from bustling Bangkok to calming Chiang Mai on board one of Thailand's brand new luxury sleeper trains. This service meanders through jungle landscapes on its way to one of the gems of this amazing Southeast Asian nation, so come along with me and let's check it out together. Welcome back to Bangkok, Thailand's fantastic capital city and one of my absolute favourites. If you don't speak English, be sure to turn on the subtitles below as they're translated into 140 languages. If you haven't got the time to visit all that Thailand has to offer, then just south of Bangkok is the ancient city, which offers replicas of many of the highlights. Although it's much more fun to visit them in person. They've done a great job here. Anyway, let's get this trip started and hop in a taxi to get to the Thai capital's new mega station, which is around 8 kilometers north of the city centre. It's called Krung Thep Apiwat Central Terminal, despite the signage you can see here. They were a bit too keen to put that up before the king had signed off on the official name and still haven't got around to changing it, mainly due to the costs. It's certainly a very impressive building and has been future-proofed with Thailand's planned high-speed network already able to be accommodated here with 26 platforms over 3 levels including metro connections. Heading inside now, and you pass through a metal detector, although no one was manning this, and enter the vast cavernous building which is Southeast Asia's largest station. This end is where the Blue Line metro entrance is located. There are many toilets spread throughout the various zones, along with vending machines and ATMs. There is also a large staff ticket office down the far end, with some members able to assist you in English too. Our train is the next to depart this evening, Special Express No.9 to Chiang Mai. The information is displayed in both English and Thai. You will also find many food options here, with everything from sit-down restaurants to takeaway concession stands. First class passengers are able to access the lounge. Just speak to the staff member at this information desk and they'll let you in. Free chilled water is available in the fridge, along with various comfortable seating options. It had only just fully opened when I travelled, so I was the only one to have discovered it. Okay, let's head to the platform. Here you can see a few more of the amenities, including luggage lockers and more of the food options. There is also a large complement of benches for waiting in the main part of the station, and the air conditioning out here is good too. Once your train is called for boarding, make your way to the relevant gate and a staff member will scan your ticket before allowing access to the platform.
On the left.
There will soon be an automatic gate line here, but it is not active yet. This video is sponsored by Level 8, Luggage of the Year for 2024. Ever since I got my first Level 8 case over 2 years ago, I wouldn't travel without one. Currently I'm using the stylish 20-inch Gibraltar carry-on, which is made from aerospace grade magnesium alloy. It features ultra-quiet 360-degree durable spinner wheels for effortless movement and heavy-duty dual TSA approved locks. There is also a lifetime warranty for absolute peace of mind on endless adventures. Level 8 are offering my viewers a special discount of 10% off every order. Just click the link in the description below and use code Nonstop10 today. Hauling the train tonight will be one of the SRT or Thai Railways Chinese-built Ultraman diesel-electric locomotives. SRT have ordered 50 of these 120 km/h locos, the first of which were introduced to the long-distance fleet in 2022. Trailing this is a mix of the newest SRT First and Second Class sleeper coaches, the former of which I'll be travelling in today. There is also a dining car which we'll check out later on. Before boarding, the friendly staff will check your ticket again and point you in the direction of your room. And here it is, my home for the next 12.5 hours. My first impressions are great, and that these new CNR Chinese-built coaches are a huge step up from the older Daewoo ones. They're very modern and clean. We'll be sure to inspect every detail of them once we get going shortly. But first, let's have a look at our route from the Thai capital Bangkok to Chiang Mai, passing through dense jungle landscapes on our way up to the far north of the country tonight. We depart precisely on time at 6:40 PM on this 746km journey, which is scheduled to take 12 hours and 35 minutes of travel time. The price of the lower berth in this room is 1,653 Thai baht, and the upper one is 200 baht cheaper. If you want to book the whole room for solo occupancy, then it will cost 2,453 Thai baht. I'll give you the prices for second class when we take a look down there later on. Children under 1.5 metres receive a 50% discount on the base price, and those under 1 metre travel free but won't get their own bed. The booking process for the sleeper and long distance Thai trains is quite convoluted, and I'll explain more about it later on, but it's safe to say these first class tickets for this Special Express No.9 service are rarer than British Airways IT working correctly. Okay, let's check out the room. The door can only be locked from the inside with this bolt latch and also this pop-out thingy. There's also a peephole in case you want to do some peeping to the corridor. The windows are equipped with full-length curtains for great privacy. In day mode, the bottom bunk converts into a really comfy, long bench seat which is well padded and comes with a fold-down table and armrests. The top bunk can be folded down, like so, but the attendant will do this for you later on and make the bed up, which we'll soon see. The mattress pads are stored in this cubby above the corridor. Each bunk has a TV screen which shows route, time and temperature information in Thai and English, along with whether the toilet and shower in your coach are currently occupied. Next to the door are fold-out steps to make accessing the top bunk easier. Next to these you'll also find the room's light switches. The coach is also fully air-conditioned, which worked well. Other room amenities include a storage net on the wall and controls for the TV. 2 bottles of water are provided on the room's sturdy table, which can also be folded away if not required. There is also a sink in the room with soap and towels provided, along with a litter bin. This cupboard up above has a mirror, some cups inside, and a coat hook on the outside. Each bunk has access to a personal reading light along with a 2-pin power socket. Luggage storage is available underneath the bottom bunk, and this is quite spacious. Overall, I think this is an excellent sleeper room. It's got everything you need for a comfortable journey across Thailand and is a big step up from the older models. Click the link above to see my review on one of these. Down the end of the coach is a urinal cubicle along with 2 regular Western style toilets. These were fully stocked up, working well and pretty clean on the whole. There is also a shower room. Large towels can be got from the carriage attendant. The pressure was good and shower gel and shampoo are both provided. Okay, let's go and check out the rest of the train now. This is the second class sleeper accommodation, which is an open plan dorm style layout lengthways along the coaches. The price for a lower bunk ticket in here is 1,041 Thai baht, with the upper bunks being 100 baht less. This is a really good budget way of crossing the country, also in great comfort. Bedding is again provided and the attendant will make the bunk up for you. There are no accessible bunks as such, however wheelchair storage and lifts are available, as is an accessible toilet. There is also a dining car which serves microwaved meals, snacks and hot and cold drinks. No alcohol is allowed on Thai trains as of August 2024, but I hear that this may change soon. You can choose to eat in the dining car's restaurant area, or back in your room if you prefer. If you want ad-free early access to every video, great perks and to help me do bigger and better reviews, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Just click the link above now, or the join button in every video. Thank you! The staff came to my room to take my order and then deliver the food around 20 minutes later. I went for set menu H, which was prawn fried rice, soup, spring rolls and some pineapple slices. It was okay, nothing special but definitely edible. The price was 190 Thai baht, payable in cash only. After dinner I asked for my bed to be made up, which the attendant comes around to do shortly after. I think it's great they do this for you, as lots of other sleeper train companies are now just providing the bedding and you have to make the bed up yourself. And 5 minutes later, the room is ready for me to get some shut-eye. It certainly looks inviting, as it's been a long and hot day and we have an early arrival. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Good morning. I awake in the Thai jungle after a great sleep of around 8 hours. The train rides really well and the bed was super comfy. I'm going to enjoy some of the beautiful train window views with the lovely sunrise and tell you some more about the booking process of this and indeed all Thai long distance and sleeper trains. First class on this train sells out almost instantly every day. You have to be quick when tickets go on sale 180 days in advance of travel, and this is only for journeys over 60% of the route. Between 25 and 59% in distance, it's only 30 days. Less than 25% and it's 1 day. Second class has slightly better availability than first. There are 2 other daily sleeper trains and 2 non-sleeper trains from Bangkok to Chiang Mai in addition to our train number 9. See the timetable on screen now for information on these. They also have more availability than train number 9. Around 1 hour before arrival, or upon request, the attendant will put the beds away and convert the room back into day mode. Our final stop is in Lamphun, around 22 kilometers and 30 minutes south of Chiang Mai. We pick up a small delay here as we wait for an oncoming loco-hauled day train en route to Bangkok to clear the single track section ahead. Fun fact, did you know that all of Thailand's 4,800 kilometre mainline railway network is built on a 1000mm narrow gauge? This was done to lower the costs and allow tighter corners on the country's sometimes challenging terrain. Would you prefer to ride the day train or sleeper across Thailand? Leave me a comment below. Okay, as we close in on our destination, let me give you a summary on the first class experience from Bangkok to Chiang Mai on Special Express No. 9, Thailand's premier sleeper train. Overall, I had a brilliant trip on board one of these Chinese-built sleeper coaches. They are really well constructed, very comfortable, super clean, and have all the amenities you could need for this 12-hour trip. It was great that dining cars have returned to Thai trains and you can buy meals and drinks on these trips so you don't have to stock up beforehand. All the staff, especially my carriage attendant, were very kind and helpful, and that really makes the journey much more enjoyable. The jungle views in the morning, with a beautiful sunrise, were the icing on the cake to make this journey across Thailand a very memorable one for me. We arrive in Chiang Mai, the most northerly station in Thailand, around 5 minutes late at 7:20 am. Have you been on any Thai sleeper trains before? If so, on which route? How did you find it? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching to the end. I'll see you in the next video.